here we are again in Mass Effect. Blast Shepard is ready for action, as always. Let's see. Before we get going, I think I'm gonna head downstairs and see what Liara is up to. Since, you know, she's brand new. Gotta see what the doctor thinks. I hate that elevator. This elevator here is the worst elevator ever in Mass Effect. You only go down one floor, but it takes about 5 hours to do it. Hey, Dr. Romulan. I like how our computer screen's censored.
Are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Oh, really?
I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
That's kind of ironic, considering what her job turns out to be.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
It's true, you did.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
You need to chew on those words a little longer next time.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
You know, even in this game, the first of the series, I'm surprised at how well the facial animations are holding up. There's a little bits of expressiveness in there which are really, really quite nice, and it's a credit to the creators of this game to be able to do blah-de-blah-de-blah, yada yada yada.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Oh, that Liara Tassoni. She is currently quite the nerd.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Right now she's a mega nerd, but later on turns it out to be somewhat significantly less so. I wanted to run up there to see Garrus, but he's totally not up there.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
I trust you won't have any questions when whatever's coming hits the fan.
None. I'm not questioning the mission. I'm just concerned. You won't have to worry about me, Commander.
Yeah. For those of you who have been watching from the beginning, I believe I mentioned very early on that I was trying to decide who I wanted to let live and who I wanted to let die. Namely, in regard to Ashley or Kaidan. Because, well, one thing that I've never done in this game is let Kaidan live through this game. But another thing that I've never done is romance Ashley. So, there's a bit of, you know, which one of these do I want to do? But I think the first choice, allowing Kaidan to live through this game, will have longer-reaching repercussions than the romance option, considering that I intend to romance a different character in each game.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
7 weeks to work on that? Wow. You must have some really, really weak facial hair.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Thanks, Seth
I have
Green.
to go.
Alright, see ya.
What? There's some rock right here, apparently, from the sounds of my footsteps. Okay, let's see. Where are we going to head to next? Get out of here. See, this is the especially nice part about not having to fly from place to place. No flying to the system that has the mass relay in it. You just leave. Just go. I think we'll go to Noveria next, because I don't feel like fighting plant zombies right now. Let's go up here first, just to see what's there. Wazonka!
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication.
And why didn't you talk to me when I was on the Citadel standing right next to
Meet
you?
me on the Citadel so we can talk in person.
Okay.
We'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Well, that explains it. Ooh, a medallion. Maybe it's the head of the Staff of Ra. let's dig through the system, steal everything we can. Of course, resources in this game aren't exactly highly valuable. But, you know, may as well. Svarog. If I ever buy a planet, that's what I'm going to name it. Svarog. Hey! More of this lady's writings. Fantastic. I'm gonna have a whole collection by the time I'm done. Let's see. Orbital period. Less than a year. Less than 1 astronomical unit. Yet for some reason... It's below freezing. Must be a cool star. Zip, 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 zip.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Yeah.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
It's snowing really hard inside the
Fine.
stocking bay.
I think I'll take my next leave here.
Wow. Joker, ramp up the sarcasm, please. You're not coming through very well. Let's see. Garrus. And... Tali. Now let's go for some ladies.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's a nice little touch that they take out very quickly. I wish they would have kept it in for a while. You know, the more Navy speak. Now, before I forget, I'm going to quickly hop into the menu and spend some time messing with my equipment and talent points and whatnot, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've just spent a moment messing around with my equipment. Now I've got different weapons and mods assigned. Such a...
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't you dare.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2...